This is National Native News. I'm Antonia Gonzalez. The city of Nome, Alaska, and two of its former law enforcement officials are being sued in federal court for allegedly failing to investigate the rape of a former Nome police dispatcher. KNOM's Emily Hofstetter reports.
On Thursday, the American Civil Liberties Union of Alaska, ACLU, filed suit against the city of Nome, former Nome Police Chief John Papazadora, and former Lieutenant Nicholas Harvey on behalf of former dispatcher Clarice Bunn Hardy. In 2017, Hardy, an Alaska Native woman, reported her sexual assault to then Lieutenant Nick Harvey, who allegedly never investigated the case. The complaint calls Hardy's case part of a, quote, systemic and ongoing failure to protect Alaska Native women from sexual abuse and assault, unquote, on behalf of the city of Nome and Nome Police. Kendry Caesar, one of the lawyers representing Hardy, spoke at a press conference in Anchorage on Thursday.
And as we proceed with our case, we will be seeking to learn through the discovery process just how deep and systemic these failures go. Our case is filed in federal court in Nome, and we have asked for a jury trial to be held there. Ms. Hardy and all of the other women on whose behalf this lawsuit is filed deserve to have a jury in their community hear the claims and determine the outcome.
Hardy is the only plaintiff listed on the complaint at this time, but the ACLU believes her case is not isolated. Hardy says that since she went public with her experience, others have reached out to her.
I can't undo the harm done to the hundreds of women the Nome Police Department failed to help. But maybe I could stop this from happening again.
Nome City Manager Glenn Steckman said he will not comment on any litigation, saying that is the responsibility of the city's lawyers. Reporting in Nome, I'm Emily Hofstetter.
The first Lakota Food Summit was held in Rapid City, South Dakota this week. It focused on food sovereignty, tradition, culture, and community education. China Lockett has more.
Sean Sherman founded the Sioux Chef out of Minneapolis. It's comprised of a team that works to share information about Native cuisine and make Indigenous foods more accessible to communities. Sherman hosted a cooking event at the summit.
Bringing out Indigenous regional foods that happens to be extremely healthy. It's just like one of the best diets because it's low glycemic foods. There's a lot of plant diversity. There's low salts. There's low sugars. And it's just a perfect diet when it comes down to it. It's like what every diet's trying to be basically right now. So I feel like with the passion that we see, like if events like this, when we show people what's possible, people get really excited, and we can easily bring that excitement back onto tribal communities and create something that's uniquely theirs that can be really proud of.
Sherman says he's hoping to spread facts about Native cuisines, so when others want to get involved, they have an easy starting point. Linda Black Elk teaches at United Tribes Technical College in North Dakota. She's an ethnobotanist and makes medicine from plants. Black Elk says switching to more indigenous foods or adopting a decolonized diet can be a challenge today.
But I really don't look at it so much as making these extreme changes right away where you're eliminating everything that's colonial from your diet. I, for one, love bacon and I love cheese, and so I keep those things in my diet, but I make sure that I've added a lot of really amazing, healthy, nourishing traditional ingredients, and so I just eat a lot less of those colonized ingredients.
Black Elk says growing your own foods helps build relationships with nutrients that's lacking in processed diets. For National Native News, I'm China Lockett in Rapid City.
And I'm Antonia Gonzalez.
National Native News is produced by Koahnic Broadcast Corporation with funding by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Support by BNSF Railway, moving our economy for over 165 years. Our vision is to operate injury and accident-free with safety programs, training, and technology. More at bnsf.com/tribal relations. Support for law and justice-related programming provided by Hobbs, Strauss, Dean & Walker, LLP, a national law firm dedicated to promoting and defending tribal rights for more than 30 years. More information available at hobbsstrauss.com.
Native Voice One, the Native American Radio Network.